24 minutes onto the off 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Hope you all are doing fine. Hope you had a great night's rest and you're up and ready to face the challenges today. Yeah, hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing fine. It's a good day to have a good day. As you can see, I'm recuperating fine. Yeah, not 100% as yet, but I'm getting there. Good morning to you, Mildred Smith and Shem. Good morning. Monica Miros Williams, Michelle Bernard, Yulin. Good morning.
My Jesus has the power.
In the interest of time, let's head straight into what we do best, the word of the day today. And that word today is perplexing. 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 And as we try to get it up on our screen.
And shake up my obedience. I take it back. My spirituality. I take it back. My zeal to serve faithfully. I take it back. I take back my vision. I take
Perplexing. That's the word of the day. Perplexing. What it means? Confusing or puzzling.
I take back the reading.
Confusing or puzzling. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The puzzle was more perplexing than anticipated. It was more puzzling. The puzzle was more puzzling. I like that. Nice. Mommy Quinn, good morning to you. How you doing? The Cardet family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nadisha, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. The motivational tip of the day is up next.
I'll take it back. He hushed my testimony. I'll take it back. And tried sabotage my ministry. I'll take it back. I take back happiness. I take back my home. I take back faithfulness.
Take time to disconnect. Stay away from technology to recharge your mind. Disconnecting often sparks creativity and focus. Yeah, leave the gadgets aside for a day. Can you do without your phone for a day or a gadget? A tablet or a computer or whatever? Can you? Try disconnecting for a while and see how different life can be. Instead of every minute you're on the gadget and you're getting all the perplexing news and little snippets and people's business and what's happening, try and disconnect for a while and see the difference. Rico Andrew, good morning to the posse out there at Crossroads Radio, New York. Yeah, Rico Andrew, good morning. Mr. Samuel Caesar and family, good morning. Sylvina Charles, good morning to you. Kyron Coppin, Jean Coppin, all the way in the U.S., good morning, good morning. The nutritional health tip comes up next. Aggies, good morning to you. Understand you're not doing too well, man. Hope you get better soon, okay? Yeah, Sylvina, take back what is yours. Whatever the devil stole from you, take it back. And guess what? It is promised that you'll get it tenfold, right? 100-folds too.
Early diagnosis and treatment of chronic kidney disease can help to slow the progression from mild damage, which are stages 1 and 2, to severe damage of the kidneys, which are stages 3 to 5. That can lead to kidney failure, which is fatal without dialysis or transplant. The first 2 stages of kidney failure may not present symptoms, as in stage 1, the kidneys are still filtering at a high level with mild damage, while in stage 2, the filtration rate is decreased but still may not be significant enough to produce symptoms. If you do experience symptoms, they may be non-specific, such as swollen hands and feet, frequent need to urinate especially at night, and blood in urine. Managing conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure are important at these 2 stages. Stage 3 chronic kidney disease is mild to moderate decrease in kidney function. This is when the kidneys are not able to filter fluids, waste, and toxins as it used to, causing them to build up in the body. This is most often the stage when people are diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. Symptoms include persistent itching, back pain, urinating more or less than usual, problems sleeping, and tiredness. Implementing a kidney-specific diet and nutrition plan at this stage can help to reduce symptoms and slow disease progression. This plan normally includes reducing the intake of sodium and protein and may include adjustments in potassium based on your blood levels. In stage 4, there is severe decrease in the kidney's ability to filter, and the buildup of waste, toxins, and fluids in the body is increased. The diet plan will remain with control of protein and sodium. Adjustments to potassium, phosphorus, and calcium will be suggested by a doctor and nutritionist. Regular testing will allow better dietary monitoring and timely adjustments of diet and medications. Your intake of fluids may be limited if you are retaining fluids. Medication and dietary management can help to delay the progression to stage 5, which is end-stage kidney disease, with very little kidney function left or kidney failure. Dialysis or transplant will become necessary as a means of clearing waste and extra fluids from the body. An early diagnosis of kidney or renal disease can be done through urine and blood tests. These tests can check if you are losing protein in your urine, and an estimated glomerular filtration test is a blood test that checks how well the kidneys are filtering. It is important to get annual general medical checkups to monitor the functions of the body's organs, even if you are feeling well. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body working.
17 minutes on to the 7 o'clock. This is Yulin's Time to Dance. Good morning again, Yulin. She loves this one. Wendy Williams, good morning. Let's see what's buzzing. What's buzzing? Well, buzzing this morning. Scores of people are feared dead after an American Airlines regional passenger jet with 64 people on board collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter, all right, and crashed into the frigid Potomac River near Reagan Washington National Airport. I was looking at that this morning, man. That was so sad, you know. Also buzzing this morning, Recycle Organics project launched. There's a call for urgent action from opposition member of parliament from Mayaro regarding recent mishap with Caribbean Airlines. Internationally, the majority of Greenland's population oppose becoming part of the United States. And in sports, the Grenada under-17 boys play St. Vincent and the Grenadines in two international friendlies, and we're talking soccer. All right, we'll have the details to these and more after these messages.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, January 30th, 2025. Coming up in the news, American Airlines regional flight collides with Black Hawk helicopter and crashed. A recycle organics project launched. In the region, a call for urgent action from opposition member of parliament for Mearu regarding the recent mishap with Caribbean Airlines. Internationally, the majority of Greenland's population opposed to becoming a part of the United States. And in sports, Grenada under-17 football players play SVG under-17 in international friendlies. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel 3AC bill safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel 3AC bill promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs digitally transforming our space together.
Good morning with the details. I am Gordon Joseph. Let's start off with some sad news, as it says scores of people are feared dead after an American Airlines regional passenger jet with 64 people on board and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter collided and crashed into the frigid Potomac River near Reagan, Washington National Airport. Officials provided no death toll from Wednesday night's collision, but U.S. Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas, from where the flight was traveling, suggested that most, if not all, of those on board had been killed. The GBN will provide more information in a subsequent newscast. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority on Wednesday saw the official launch of the home composting program. In Grenada, recyclable materials like plastic, glass, and metal make up 32% of municipal solid waste, while organics account for 25%. The home composting initiative is an effective, affordable solution for managing organic waste in that it helps reduce landfill waste, cut down on methane emissions, and enriches the soil. 7 communities across Grenada will be part of the pilot program. The program will support communities across Grenada, offering environmental, economic, and social benefits through better waste management practices. This week, the Recycle Organics team, in collaboration with the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, will host composting workshops and training sessions, distributing composting 200 composting bins and equipment to families throughout the country. Funded by Environment and Climate Change Canada, this initiative aims to boost climate resilience at the community level and assist Grenada in reducing its greenhouse gas emissions, particularly methane, from the waste sector. Other planned waste management activities for Grenada include launching an organic waste management network and educational program for source separation, conducting a waste characterization study at the Perseverance landfill, developing a comprehensive organic waste management plan to enhance Grenada's national waste strategy, focusing on composting, food waste reduction, and maximizing waste recovery. Following months of engagements with young males in the parish of St. Patrick, the Ministry for Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs has announced the successful completion of the Boys to Men program in the parish. This initiative targeted boys and youth aged 12 to 18 who are on the verge of transitioning into manhood, providing them with essential tools for personal growth and positive social engagement. Over the past months, there were significant strides to promote positive male transformation through grassroots engagement, empowerment activities, and collaboration. The program, which ran every Tuesday from 3:15 to 5:15 p.m., continued for several weeks and concluded with a graduation ceremony. Gender Program Officer Anderson Richardson, commenting on the success of the program, stated that empowerment and open dialogue are key to shaping responsible and compassionate leaders of tomorrow. The Boys to Men program not only equips participants with essential life skills, but also fosters a community where they can redefine masculinity in a positive light. The program aimed to achieve healthy communication, positive behavioral changes, social justice champions, and exploring healthy masculinities. Together, we are shaping a future where positive male role models thrive and contribute to a more equitable society. Now, when the Water Resources Management and Regulation Bill 2025 goes into effect, farmers and other individuals who do not have water flowing through their lands will have to obtain an abstraction license for water. Failure to obtain such a license results in a criminal charge, which has a maximum penalty of $3,000 or 2 years imprisonment. The bill was approved in the lower house of Parliament on Tuesday and is set to be on the schedule for the next sitting of the upper house. The new legislation removes the management of water resources from the National Water and Sewerage Authority, NAWASA, and establishes a water resource management unit in the Ministry of Public Utilities. Explaining the clause of abstraction, the Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell, said no entity will be allowed to have an abstract license forever, but it will be for a continued specific period. However, there are some exceptions with regard to abstraction of water for farmers. The legislations make it clear that if that water is on the farmer's land, then the farmer can continue to abstract water. His family and his employees can continue to abstract water likewise. But that abstraction does not include blocking up the water in such a way that others cannot get it. That abstraction does not include polluting the water because it is an offense under the Act. Prime Minister Mitchell is the Minister for Public Utilities. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us, the regional and international news, along with the weather and the sports, are straight ahead. In the region, a call for urgent action from opposition member of parliament for Mayaro regarding the recent mishap with Caribbean Airlines flight. We've got this and more in today's regional news from the OCM network.
In Trinidad and Tobago, opposition member of parliament for Mayaro, Rushton Parry, says the recent incident on the domestic air bridge requires urgent action from Caribbean Airlines. On Monday night, a reported fueling shortage led to an emergency on a CAL flight landing in Piarco International Airport en route from Tobago. The pilots and crew initiated emergency protocols with passengers being told to brace. Minister of Finance with responsibility for the state-owned airline, Colin Imbert, told the Senate yesterday of what occurred. Today, Mr. Perez says it raises many questions and actions must be taken.
This raises urgent questions about refueling procedures, aircraft maintenance, and the overall safety protocols. Caribbean Airlines is known as one of the safest airlines in the world, but safety is only as strong as the systems in place. Was the aircraft fueled correctly? Were fuel levels properly checked before departure? Did faulty gauges contribute to a misreading? Or was there a dangerous breakdown in communication between ground and flight crews? These failures demand immediate action. Caribbean Airlines must launch a full safety audit on all ATR aircraft and fueling procedures.
MP Perez says the entire fleet must be checked out.
Maintenance and verification protocols must be tightened across the fleet, ensuring pilots and fueling teams follow strict cross-checking procedures. This cannot stop at the ATRs. The entire fleet must undergo enhanced safety reviews. Passengers trust Caribbean Airlines with their lives, and that trust cannot be taken for granted. Another in-flight emergency is not an option. Caribbean Airlines must act now before a tragedy forces them to.
Caribbean Airlines has said the plane has been taken out of service to facilitate inspection. A judicial investigation into...
And looking further afield, a new poll suggests the majority of Greenland population oppose becoming part of the United States. President Donald Trump has previously said the U.S. needs the autonomous Danish territory for national security reasons. We have more in this report.
According to the poll, 85% of Greenland's population reject joining the US, with only 8% supportive of obtaining US citizenship if they had to choose between a Danish or American passport. Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen said she was happy to see that Greenlanders wanted to continue their close cooperation with Denmark. Donald Trump has threatened tariffs on Copenhagen unless they ceded control of the Arctic territory. A Danish member of the European Parliament has said that Greenland should consider rejoining the European Union for its own protection. According to the poll, 85% of Greenland's population reject joining the US, with only 8% supportive of obtaining US citizenship if they had to choose between a Danish or American passport. Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen.
And finally, authorities in the Democratic Republic of Congo have banned protest in the capital Kinshasa following violent demonstrations that broke out at several embassies earlier this week. The protesters vandalized and looted property at some foreign missions to express discontent over the escalating conflict in the eastern city of Goma. We have more in this report.
And explosions rocked the territory of Masisi as Congolese forces fought with the M23 rebels in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The clashes have displaced thousands of people in the region. The Congolese army and the allied militias have been trying to dislodge the rebels from areas they control, but they have met with stiff resistance. The DRC government and UN experts accused Rwanda of backing the rebels, but Rwanda has denied the charge. The fighting has escalated following the collapse of talks aimed at signing a peace deal between the DRC and Rwanda.
And that concludes the regional and international news. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. As part of its preparations for the CONCACAF Under-17 men's qualifiers, the Grenada Football Association, the GFA, is set to host 2 friendly matches. The Grenada Under-17 team will face off against their rivals from St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a series of matches aimed at sharpening skills and building team cohesion. The first match is scheduled for Friday, January 31st at 7 p.m. at the Victoria Park in Grenville, while the second match will take place on Sunday, February 2nd at Cuthbert Peters Park in Guave, starting at 4 p.m. These games provide an excellent opportunity for both teams to gain valuable match experience ahead of the qualifiers taking place in Panama from February 7th to 16th. GFA General Secretary Carl Lee expressed the importance of these matches. According to him, these friendly games are crucial for our young players to test their abilities and gain confidence before the qualifiers. Competing against St. Vincent and the Grenadines will help us assess our readiness and make necessary adjustments. We encourage fans to come out and support our under-17 team. The Grenada under-17 team is in Group G of the qualifiers alongside host Panama, the Dominican Republic, and Aruba. That's the sports at this time. We'll have more sports for you in our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead. And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Jonathan Price at the Met Office of the MBIA. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Thursday the 30th of January 2025, as recorded at the Mons Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair and hazy. The winds are coming from the east at 15 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1015.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 26.3 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 80%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.3 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 26.3 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 1.7 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 89.4 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated showers. Today's maximum will be 30.5 degrees Celsius with winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate to rough, with waves 6 to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, hence a marine advisory is in effect. Low tide will be at 10 a.m. and high tide at 4 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:08 and sunrise at 6:32. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated showers. And once again, a marine advisory is in effect. From the forecast desk at the Mons Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have yourself a great day yourself. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
5 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Scores feared dead as a passenger jet collides with Army helicopter. Recycle Organic project launched in Grenada. In the region, a call for urgent action from opposition member of parliament from Mayaro regarding the recent mishap with Caribbean Airlines. Internationally, the majority of Greenland's population opposed to becoming part of the United States. And in sports, Grenada under-17 footballers play St. Vincent and the Grenadines in international friendlies. That has been the morning's edition of news for today, Thursday, January 30th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Classic Lighting Caribbean presents Everything Solar and LED, a classic trade show, January 31st to February 2nd, Grenada Trade Center, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come experience solar energy at its best through a range of solar-powered products, including solar multicolored floodlights, solar vision floodlights, all-in-one street lights, 3,000 watts portable hybrid generators, solar portable power packs, 48-volt batteries and 6.3 kilowatt inverters, and more. And introducing our newest solar air condition units. Lower your energy cost with our range of solar products. Be part of Everything Solar and LED Trade Show, January 31st to February 2nd, Grenada Trade Center, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Classic Lighting Caribbean, lighting up our lives.
Are you ready for the ultimate culinary showdown? GBN presents Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest 2025. Who will be crowned the Oil Down King or Queen? Oil Down Fest 2025. Saturday, February 1st.
Oil Down Fest is sponsored by Flow, Grenada Motor Club, Grenada Tourism Authority, Sandals Grenada, Blue Bubbles, Calico Shopping Center, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Cooperative Bank, and Superb Distributors.
Grenadians, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to celebrate the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity as we ready ourselves to mark the Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence. On February 7th, 2025, activities include the Independence Monarch Competition semifinals, January 25th at Lassaget's Playing Field, with the final carded for Saturday, February 1st at the Sutters Bus Terminal. National Church Service, February 2nd, 3 p.m., Crossview RC Church. February 6th, National Colors Day, Interministerial Competition and Independence Cultural Extravaganza from 7 p.m. at the Grenville Bus Terminal. And on Friday, 7th, it's the grand finale at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, the Independence Day Rally, Military Parade, and Made in Grenada Expo. Let's all celebrate in true Grenadian unity, the anniversary of our 51st independence.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome to the conversation. It's 11 minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, Walland Aquat and Jennifer Lawrence, Spice Queen, you as well. So glad to have you all in my company this morning. Also in my company are two wonderful people. And the conversation could be a bit scary for some, but it's an eventuality that we always have to be prepared for. That is death. All right, I'm joined by folks from Bailey's Funeral Home as they're here to promote some methods and means of making that transition process easier on everyone involved. Good morning, lady and gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
Wow, this song nice. I better contract you all for for singing with me this year. Yeah. I said it right, huh?
Yeah, I sing. Yeah, I sing.
Yeah, okay. Good. So even in this day and age, people are still scared of death. But you're in the business of making people comfortable as possible when they're in that, their family members or friends or so are in that transition process. Tell us how you intend to do that.
Hi, good morning. I'm Clinton Bailey. I am part owner of the Bailey's Funeral Home. And we are here to tell you about our burial society and ways to join, how to join, why you should join, and make life easier for you when it's time to pay that subscription fee of $20 a month. With me, I have Mrs. Bailey, Karen Bailey, who will give you some more insight on how to do it, why to do it, and when to do it. So, Mrs. Bailey, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. As he said, my name is Karen Bailey. I'm the manager of Bailey's Funeral Home. And I just want to talk this morning a little bit about our burial society, because to me, there's a lot of people in Grenada who don't know that we offer that product, that we offer that service, that we have a burial society. It seems to be a very well-kept secret. Most people don't know at all that we have a society. So this morning we want to give a lot of information on that and some other information as to how you can pay, where you can pay, and how you can join the burial society as well.
Okay. All right. So what is the real intent of the burial society?
All right. Most people know us as for funeral services. That's a product, I would like to say, when you need it. It's an at-need service. But Bailey's Funeral Home offer two pre-need services. So those two pre-need services, one is a burial society and one is a pre-need account. Now, with regards to the burial society, to be eligible to join, you must be 70 years or younger. You must be in good health. Once those two criteria exist, you can be a member. And to be a member, you complete the registration form, you bring in your ID, and you pay your first month's subscription of $20. And you can join.
Just like that?
Just like that.
And what are the benefits that are derived from becoming a member? Okay, I'm 70 years old or younger, in a relatively good health. So I sign the form and
bring your ID.
Bring my ID. Pay my first $20 subscription.
And you qualify.
And 2 weeks later, I pass.
You qualify.
Yes, you qualify for the benefit in terms of you get $3,000 towards your funeral expenses. Just like that.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. It doesn't really propel me to want to, do that transition any faster. But at least it's a bit comforting to the surviving relatives or the persons who are responsible.
And recognizing that's why we adopted this plan, because death, when you have funeral expenses, it could be very expensive. Not really with Bailey's Funeral Home. We are fairly reasonable, but the unexpected death of someone can cause you already have your financial commitments daily, right? And to have this additional expense might be a bit much. So that's where the burial society can help. Okay. Right? Yeah. Death, even when it's sudden, it can be costly. Even when the person has been sick for a while, it means all their finances has been absorbed because of medical bills and all that. So it really comes in handy, and people can benefit from it. And we like to encourage people to join. There is no registration fee, and it's only $20 every month.
Okay. Now, you said it happened to be one of the best kept secrets. Mm-hmm. How long has the Burial Society been established?
Over 15 years, over 15, 20 years, yeah.
It could be the 90s, early 90s.
A gentleman by the name of Len Williams, with his insurance company years ago, came to myself and the other funeral homes and offered centennial burial plan to us. But we weren't happy with it because the money was leaving the country. And we didn't want that. See what happened to British American and Clico? No, we didn't want that. We decided, we had a talk between ourselves, and one of the other funeral homes started first. Okay. And when he started, we fine-tuned our plan to suit us. And that's how we came up with it. We thought the lower cost was not profitable. The higher cost of $20, because I'm not advertising for anybody else, but I do want to call names, right? But our cost is $20. And with that, you qualify. On other people, you have a waiting period. All right? So with us, 20 to join, 20 a month, we used to charge you to join. We used to say 20 to join, 20 a month. I am not charging you to come to be with me. So I dropped that charge, that word, the charge, 20 to join, 20 a month. It's $20, you come in, pay a subscription with your ID and everything, and we set you up and you're on your way.
Now, I personally think it's a very smart decision that someone can make. It's sort of synonymous to having life insurance.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, it's synonymous to that. But there's a question that I always boggle in my head. I mean, the mighty sparrow said it in song, not even dying today easy, because funeral services are so... What are some of the main causes for... You know, when you hear the cost of some funerals, man.
Yes, but you don't have to be there.
Okay. The thing is...
Yes, it's your choice to go there.
Yeah, we tailor it to suit. If persons want something more pricey, they get to choose that. And our product that we sell when we do a funeral service is really just a coffin or casket. Most of the other services comes from a vendor. Okay. So you have the person who does the grave digger, you have hymn sheets, you have corsages. If you want a photo, you have the policeman, you have the videograph, the recording, live streaming. All these things is vendors that we use, the florists. So once their price increases, it means then our price would increase, right? Because as I said, all our product is really the coffin or casket.
Right, okay.
Everything else comes from a vendor.
But it's really good, though, to join the Burial Society, because if you work and you pay NIS, NIS will offer you $2,320. That's if you are not.
They provide a funeral grant of $2,320. That's coupled with Burial Society
$3,000.
That's already $5,320 right there. And our funeral services start at $5,500. So basically, if you want something economical, you can have that.
Yeah. I get the drift, and it's like I said earlier, it's a wise decision.
Yes,
it's inevitable that we must go there. And some folks, I mean, like me, I'm so afraid of death that I only sleep in the living room, right? I only sleep in the living room, But it's something that we have to face, and anything that can be done to make that process, that grieving process, easier on the surviving relatives and so forth must be embraced. So with the Burial Society on stream, you said 15 years. I know a goodly gentleman from Pomerose. He transitioned just before Christmas.
Martin.
Yeah, from
Lamb.
the Seawet area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was one of our agents.
Yeah, I mean,
Which brings us to another point that we wanted to discuss: payment.
go right ahead.
Right. So we have agents that are island-wide. In every parish, we have an agent who works on behalf of us to join people in burial society and accept payments. But right now, additionally, we have 2 new methods of payments. You can go through Co-op Bank. We are a merchant on the online platform. So persons who are Co-op customers could easily pay the burial society just as they would pay other utilities, Grenada or so. And additionally, you can now pay at the Grenada Postal Corporation, their sub-offices around the island. So that is pretty new. We have partnered with GPC, Grenada Postal Corporation. They have on the 3rd of February, they'll be launching it officially. We have been doing a lot of testing and so thus far, but you will be able, customers are able then to go in to the office, pay the burial society, and it will be uploaded to our system real time.
Okay, that's a monthly payment of
Yes,
$20.
the subscription.
Right, but the registration though must be done at
So the registration, the joining have to be done at the office or at the pop-ups. We have been doing pop-ups island-wide. Every month we go to a different location. Tomorrow, Friday 31st, we'll be at Grenville at the Postal Corporation office.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we will be there tomorrow morning. We'll be there from 9 to 2 p.m. So persons can come out and join and do their payments and get some of our giveaways. We have lots of giveaways for customers. So they will see our feather banners outside. Come in, talk to us.
Okay. Now, this is something that, in as much as people would understand and appreciate the importance of it, but you know, I think it's a Grenadian thing that we like to procrastinate and say, I'll do it next month, and I have this to take care of first, and we keep postponing it, and eventually we realize, but I should have done that a long time ago. What can you say to these procrastinators?
Well, seeing that we're very early in the year, I know people make a lot of New Year's resolution. This should be one of those on your list. And this is an ideal time when you can check that one off your list. Because for me personally, I have been doing the same thing. I said every year, I'm like, this year I have to go and do a will. Right? But these are things that you have to do and you have to make time to do. So similarly, persons who have been saying they're going to join, here is your ideal time to join. Come out and join tomorrow, right? I think February is scheduled to be at St. David's, and March another parish. There's a schedule. But come out, we'll be there. Bring your ID, bring your family members. Those who cannot come to town because it's too far, here's your opportunity to come out and meet with us.
Okay. All right. Mr. Bailey?
Yes, I always try to encourage people to join because it's a $3,000 off your bill. And that could only help. It can't do anything else but help, right? With the rising costs of stuff, we have reduced certain items on our bills to make sure that our economy is sustainable. Right? That's something that we looked at seriously because the way how things are going, they're going $25,000 for a funeral. No. We are trying to tailor it to help Grenadians survive and to be able to have a home going for their families.
As we say, the perfect tribute.
The perfect tribute any family can afford. That's what we are, our motto.
I mean, I think it's newsworthy that because people would always bypass that. They might not see the relevance of it, the intrinsic value of it per se, and saying, when are there?
Somebody else go take care of that.
Well, as a matter of fact, I know of, I had a few elder friends who said, when I die, if they bury me for sweetness,
they're going to bury me for
stingness. Yes,
but that's being selfish.
Yes, it is. And some people even say, I am paying to dead. But that's not the way you should look at it. Some people find debt to be a taboo subject. They don't want to discuss it at all. But as you said, it's the one thing we're sure of. We're sure we're all going to walk that road someday. So it makes sense to prepare for it. We prepare for other things that we're not sure about. We prepare for graduation and wedding. We're sure we're going to marry, but we plan for those things. So in the same vein, we should prepare for the inevitable. It's going to happen.
It is going to happen one of these days.
So whether you like it or
not, it's going to happen.
On the other hand, we have some people who they want their whole family to join, right? Because that's the way they're thinking. It makes sense to get everybody, so in event anything happens, this is going to help. And it's not something that you have to pay every month. Some people prefer to tie it to their birthday. So once a year you come and you pay your $240 and you forget about that for the rest of the year.
Okay. Also, it can be done that way.
It can be done by the month. Yeah. So it's not something you have to constantly remember every month thinking about debt. No. You can just do a one-off. Every year you do your medical, you pay your burial society. There's certain things that we have to do to take care of ourselves.
And coming to think of it, $240 for an entire year's subscription is, I know some guys who would sit by the shop on a Friday night and drink $300 easily.
Exactly.
Spend that,
it's all a matter of prioritizing and being considerate to those who will be left.
Yes, they already have the grief. They're already going through that. You don't need financial burden as well.
15 years in and counting, what has the response been thus far? Are you satisfied that Grenadians are gravitating towards that cushioning effect?
Yes, Grenadians have taken up
responsibility.
Yes, the burial society, they are attracted to that. We get people who want to join. Sometimes we have to meet people where they are because they are working, they cannot come to the office within office hours, or for whatever reason we go out to their homes, we schedule, go and meet with them, sit down. And as I said, burial society is only one of the pre-need. The other one is the pre-need account itself, where people do their whole planning. So some people go that far. So they make all their arrangements, choose their coffin, this is what it's going to total, I'm going to pay for it.
People actually do that?
Yes. Yeah. It's a done deal. Wow. So then there's no confusion. Did mommy want to go in the black dress or the red dress? This sister and that brother. No, I ain't putting her here, but it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
You say that, and one thing comes to mind. My good friend Francis Urias Peters, I've given him $2, put them in it.
Yes. This is what I want, and this is what it is. It's already done.
Finality is right there.
It's going to happen. So might as well prepare and put your ducks in a row. So when it does happen, you can just open an envelope or something and say, look, this is the wishes of Miss So and So, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, matter of fact, we had a couple of those lately. Where we open envelopes and this is what has happened.
But the disagreements, people don't understand how much dispute there is when somebody dies. We deal with that every day. Every day.
I could only imagine what the disputes could be like. What she left for me, and I used to take care of her, and I have the right to decide.
Additionally, sometimes the person end up where they don't want to end up because people have their preference. Grenadians have preference in parties, politics. They have preference in funeral homes. So I might say I want Bailey's handle me, but then in the heat of it, you pass call this other funeral home, and you end up where you want to end up. So put your thing in writing, set it up right.
And that soul would never rest in peace.
It happens a lot of times. Right?
Okay.
Put it in writing.
So folks, you heard it, right? It's the Bailey's Funeral Home
Burial Society.
$20 to join.
No money to join.
$20 monthly.
$20 monthly.
It's free to join. You pay $20 monthly.
And immediate qualification. You come in, you join now, you walk out. God forbid you get bounced down. $3,000 right there.
The thing about it, I always encourage people to do is to keep paying. Whether you think you reach the maximum of $3,000, keep paying. The money is yours.
You don't
lose. The money is yours.
And that's the thing with our burial society. even if you lapse your payment, if you lapse payment for 3 months and you pass away, we give you the opportunity to pay up that 3 months, right? So that you can get your benefit. If you lapse 6 months or more, you get back 75% of what you paid, right? At no point you get back nothing.
Okay, and
you never lose.
A quick question though: if someone pays, because the cap on it is $3,000, right?
Yes.
So if someone joined and made the continuous monthly subscription of $20,
all years,
and it exceeds, let's say it reached $5,000.
Oh, it's theirs.
Right.
It's yours.
Paying 12, I think it's 12 and a half.
12 and a half
12
years.
and a half years. At $20 a month would get you to that 3,000. You pay for 20 years, it's 4,000 or how much ever. It's all yours.
It's all yours.
Okay.
It's
So
credited to
that's
your
why
account.
we say $3,000 or more.
Okay.
Depends on how much.
All right. Okay, well, folks, you heard it. Tomorrow they will be at the Grenville Postal Corporation sub office. Going out and
on
join.
Benjune Street, yes.
Yeah, walk with your picture ID and. Do they need to come with a clean bill of health from a medical doctor?
No.
Once you walk and you come there and you join,
you're safe.
You're safe.
Okay. That's why we want to see you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Right?
Anything else you want to add?
No, just to encourage people to join the society, right? And plan for tomorrow today.
Okay.
Plan for tomorrow today.
And just remember that we are the perfect tribute any family can afford. We are. Come experience what we have at our new facility on the Carenage, and we are sure you will walk away happy.
Okay. All right, folks, you heard it. All right, take advantage of this golden opportunity, and if you're in the Grenville area, pop up tomorrow and join. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you for having us.
The pleasure is always mine. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting, and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Union to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Love Fest. Who single? Who taken? Who looking? We want to know, and we're going to find out. February 15th is all about Love Fest. Quarantine Point is the place to be. Boys here alongside the Bad Squad Band going to be live and in living colors, up close, personal, and very intimate. So make sure and get your tickets right now. It's only $100, but if you're coming in couples, it's $180. So make sure and get our tickets right now. Ladies, it's all about you, right? But you don't want everybody to come out. Single people, married people, everybody couple up. Just come out, man. We're going to have a good time, right? Love Fest is a place to be.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, celebration time. Golden Jubilee.
All Down Fest is sponsored by Flow, Grenada Motor Club, Grenada Tourism Authority, Sandals Grenada, Blue Bubbles, Calico Shopping Center, George of Huggins and Company, Grenada Cooperative Bank, and Superb Distributors.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. 22 minutes on to 8 o'clock. The conversation continues. I'm joined by two beautiful young ladies this morning, and they are representing a very important initiative, the Grenada Sports Medicine Association. And I said it's very important because, as you realize, Grenada is really on a high as it relates to sports. Whatever sporting discipline you can talk about, we're excelling. Like Grenada is just excelling excellently these days. I'm joined by Dr. Johnson and soon to be Dr. Regis. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
The pleasure is always mine to have beautiful ladies like you around. Yes. Grenada Sports Medicine Association, give us a background on that.
Well, the Grenada Sports Medicine Association was formed many years ago with myself and, if you remember, Dr. David Lambert. Yes. And he, that was long before he died, and we formed that association, and we tried to get it going, and we got it going for a while. We got it incorporated and everything, and we have to say an extra special thanks to Ruggles Ferguson and his team, Ewart Lane, for helping us with the bylaws and the constitution. And so we got that sorted long ago. Then when I say long ago, we're talking before David died, it's early 2000s, and then it went about 2010. It sort of died down because I had to do between sports medicine and anti-doping, and I focused on the anti-doping a bit. So now anti-doping is getting ready to take off on their own, and I'm just edging out of that. So I'm focused a lot more on bringing it back up. And then Natalie approached me, and her dream and vision is all about making sure we can get a lab to get people or get the athletes aware of different things. Like one of the persons told us recently, many of the athletes do not know what their VO2 max is. And
what is that?
Right, I'll tell you in a minute. So we have to try and get it going, and Natalie's interested in having a lab. And so when she approached me with that, we said, right, let's get the Sports Medicine Association back up. We have some more people interested. So we did that recently, a couple of years ago. We went back and we got reincorporated, and so we're on the move now to build it up and do things for people and for athletes to improve, because sport is a science, and we have to incorporate all these aspects of it. So just to point out, the VO2 max is the maximum amount of energy needed or expended when you're doing exercise. So people need athletes need to know what their levels are.
Okay.
And so you're doing a lab with, all these things you breathe into, if you've seen that before. And so we're hoping to get there. We have to do the proposal and get that going. But that's the level we're aiming at. We want to really work with athletes and coaches and really help the education of the sport of science to be improved.
In recent times, we're seeing that Grenadians and Grenada on a whole, a lot of recognition, emphasis is being placed on sports because our athletes are excelling in almost all disciplines. I mean, it would be remiss of me to not mention some of the names. When we look at the likes of Anderson Peters, Kurt Felix, and Kirani, and Arlen. Arlen has gravitated now to coaching and so forth. And I always advocated that we need to have professionals in the field, like in medicine, sports medicine. It's important because Grenada has what it takes, the climatic conditions, that even foreign athletes can come here and train. And when they come here, they would want a service.
And we don't have that yet. So we're hoping to build that up, and then you can actually include that sort of aspect for sport tourism. So hopefully it will be improving as we go on. We have a few plans, we have a few programs, so we have to go step by step and get going.
So with your proposed laboratory coming on stream, what do you intend to do?
Well, one of the main things actually is to analyze the athlete's entire body and ensure that they're balanced, ensure that they're not injury prone to anything. So it's more preventative measures first and foremost. Any injuries that we find, of course, we want to team up with all the physiotherapists, have a few sessions and direct the athletes where they need the help. Because one of the main things we see is a lot of athletes, once they're injured, that's it for them a lot of times. They don't get the assistance or the guidance to ensure that they excel to their fullest. So we lose a lot of athletes along the way. And another thing, that VO2 max, ensuring, they have when their body consumes oxygen, that is actually being utilized. Because in order for us to utilize the aerobic system and the anaerobic system, we analyze all of those pathways that the body uses up and produces the ATP. So analyzing the athletes on a full scale, making sure the hemoglobin counts, everything is the way it should be, and we can give them immediate feedback. We want to analyze the way they move, the biomechanics of it all, whether it's efficient or not, is the force that they're exerting, is it directed to the right direction? A lot of the times, the arms, the elbows, everything is all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's to streamline everything and help them to be as efficient based on whatever sport it is, comparing it to the world's best or the top 50, top 100, analyzing and see what's out there, letting them know exactly, okay, where you are at the moment, this is where we have to go, how we actually create that path for them. Measuring, getting on-site Vivo feedback with coaches, and we want to team up with a lot of the coaches and sit down, have the discussions so the athletes are well looked after. Grenadian people, the youngsters, one of the key things we think as well is ensuring that our children, the coordination, and that's part of analyzing the biomechanics of it all as well, to help them know, okay, we're doing the right thing, the movements are correct, coordinations are very good, the blood, everything in the blood, the hemoglobin, everything that's in there needs to be there, the nutrition. It's a whole package that needs to happen to help an athlete excel, and we can't leave out the sports nutritionist. I've been trying to get for the food and nutrition. We're coming for you.
Yeah. Miss Rosie Douglas. Yeah, there's a warrant out for you.
Yeah, because it's an entire package to create one athlete.
That's how sport must be looked at.
It has to
you
be.
See, we've gone with the days where you just go down and train and play and run, and that's it. It's a whole science of the whole body, how you think, how you eat, eat, how you sleep, how you everything is how you're going to be able to produce your best. And then you look at the different parameters and you see where you can fix it, where you can adjust it, and that's how the athlete is going to be helped to go to their maximum potential.
That's really deep, huh? It is really deep. Do you think Grenada is ready for that deep approach?
Yes, I think so.
You think?
I think so. We have a lot of talent here, and they're hungry to get ahead. And I think if this comes on board, we can actually see how we can really help them maneuver to get to that higher level.
Because based on what my dear friend here said, even the way you walk, the balancing of your energies and everything like that. So that's, in my opinion, that is not just sports. That is life.
The day-to-day living.
That is life.
Yes. Because your oxygen consumption is where we talked about the VO2 max. The oxygen consumption comes in many different aspects.
This is transformative. It is transformative. I really like that direction. And I wish that all that can be done will be done to ensure that this association gets the fullest support and recognition that it needs.
We are getting good support from the Sports Council and Mr. Alvin Clouden and Patrick. They are aware of us and supporting us and encouraging and guiding and so on. So we have good support. So we just need to get going. We have a program coming up which we'd like to mention. You go ahead.
Oh yeah. So we have our CPR certification program coming on stream. That will be led by Sonia Dixon.
Okay.
No, Samantha.
Sorry. I'm mixing up with Sam's. Sorry.
My
your good friend Samantha.
Royalty.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, so Samantha will be leading that CPR certification.
Okay.
We're going to be hosting it at SGU. We've asked person to register. Well, actually, tomorrow is the deadline, and we've directed it specifically to associations to select their top 2 active, members, persons who are going to be involved, and if needed, to assist on a day-to-day basis. If anyone, God forbid, no one falls ill, but we want them to be able to resuscitate someone if
that
happens.
I would love to get to do that as well.
Well, we're going to do 2 programs, one in this one and one in May, because after discussing, we sat down and we figured, well, how can we have our program for this year and how can we serve everybody and what is really needed, and so we're trying to do things that would enhance and help the coaches and the athletes and so, and we realize that this CPR program, people do not know about resuscitation, and I'm sure and you've seen a couple of athletes fall down on the field internationally, and you just need people in every association to be able to do something, help benefit for the athlete to survive. So CPR, we thought of, Samantha can do it. She's certified to do that. Let's do that. So we've invited 2 members from every association. We've had some replies already, and so they'll get the book, and it'll be American Heart Foundation for 2, certified for 2 years. So good, proper stuff. And then we go forward with that.
Does your organization have a physical location where somebody wants to get some information? They can say, okay, welcome.
We have an email, and we have to work on getting a Facebook page and Instagram and all those social media things. But we have an email.
Okay.
I think it's Grenada Sportsmedicine at gmail.com.
Okay. But I still have an officer, so you don't have that at the moment?
No, we're working with the ministry and Sports Council, and so that's a good spot for us if we need a little meeting place, interaction spot at the moment.
Okay. All right, makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, well, folks, this is good stuff, especially for those of you in the sporting fraternity. This sounds good for the not too distant future. It's already in operation.
Yes.
And, because I'm really happy with what I'm seeing in terms of our athletes. We're really shining, whether it's swimming or the cricket or the I have a good friend. She's now studying in Maine, Brittany Charles. and she's into soccer, and she's doing excellent.
Yes.
So I am happy to know that we have this sort of thing, that if Brittany decides to come back and she has problems here, she has people that will
hopefully will help her. But Natalie's in a good program, big program, swimming program as well, and she'll tell you something about that too. Yes.
The ministry has this Learn to Swim program that's been going on for many years. Well, 20 years now. We're celebrating 20 years this year. Because since 2005, the ministry has, been providing that service is open to all schools. We thank all the principals and teachers who, right now the ministry doesn't have the transportation, but these teachers and principals are really making sure the children learn to swim, which is critical. We think just in the sporting fraternity, you go there, you excel, you learn to swim as a life skill more than anything else. So we're all about life skill and saving people and, getting everyone out there. And it's definitely, I think, steps in the right direction, because we have so many programs and so many opportunities for persons to participate and excel in, that we want more schools, more teachers, take the initiative as you have been doing. Yes, we know it's a lot of work, but I think we reap the benefit when we're all much older, that we see, every child, learn to swim or learn to do the CPR or learn different skills, and the nation on a whole, we succeed as a people. So that's what we're about. Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you all the best with this. Any parting words?
Yes. Thank you for sure. Yeah. And then let the Grenadian athletes and coaches and associations know that we are here and we are zooming ahead, and we have many programs ahead. So stay tuned, because we're doing that CPR program now, but we're going to have some other things coming up in the year, so that they need to get involved and hopefully stay focused and be enthused with us to go forward and capture that aspect of sport.
Super. Yes, definitely. And we're here to help and serve. That's mainly what it is, and help the Grenada move forward in the realm of sports science. So,
thank you, ladies, and I wish you all the success that can be had, and I expect to hear great things.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yes.
All right, folks. I've been speaking there with representatives from the Grenada Sports Medicine Association. You'll be hearing a lot about them in the not too distant future. As a matter of fact, starting from now. All right, they will always be sharing with us. They've got this CPR event coming up at SGU. You heard about it. My good friend Samantha Dixon will be facilitating that. Register and be a part of it. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Are you ready for the ultimate culinary showdown? GBN presents Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest 2025. Who will be crowned the Oil Down King or Queen? Oil Down Fest 2025. Saturday, February 1st.
All Down Fest is sponsored by Flow, Grenada Motor Club, Grenada Tourism Authority, Sandals Grenada, Blue Bubbles, Calico Shopping Center, George of Huggins and Company, Grenada Cooperative Bank, and Superb Distributors.
Time and I write down all the things that I love on my island.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. A very busy morning in the studio this morning, of course. I'm joined by another beautiful lady. This must be my day. I'm joined by a recall Julian, representing Superb Distributors this morning. It's always a pleasure to have you with me. Good morning.
Same here.
Okay.
And I just want to say I'm joined by a very handsome man in studio this morning because I realize you keep telling everybody, beautiful ladies and, making them blush. I want to make you blush.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you just broke my heart.
I broke your heart?
Okay.
So good morning.
Yeah.
It's good to be here. It has been a while since, I sat with you in studio. So so this is great. Happy New Year.
Thanks, and same to you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What's been happening in Superb Distributors?
Oh, a lot has been happening. Can you believe it? The last time that we were here was almost 2 years ago with you, talking about our 5th year anniversary.
Yep.
And we're about to take 7 years this year.
Okay, 7 years.
Look at how time is just flying by so quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
So a lot has been happening with us at Superb Distributors, expanding the company and expanding, the line of products that we deliver to our customers. And we're big on ensuring that whatever it is that we bring out in the market, it's affordable and it meets the pocket of the people at the end of the day, right? So we have been doing a lot, and I think we're so grateful to have another year whereby we can continue doing what it is that we do best, which is serving the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique with our lovely products. And I just want to take the time because I brought you something. And it's like the first thing you asked me about when I stepped into the studio.
Yeah.
What about the eggnog? Oh, Lord. So I had to make sure I brought you an eggnog. So this one is all yours.
Oh, my
You don't have to share.
No.
I mean, if you want to share, you can share, but you don't have to. This is yours.
I would share the experience when it's finished. Yeah.
I love that. Share the experience when it's finished. Yeah. So
I'll tell you how well it tasted so you can go purchase some. Yeah.
And that is what we are looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So how has it been for Superb Distributors? 7 years, approaching 7 years.
Yeah, approaching 7 years.
And how has it been?
It has been great so far. As I said before, we're very blessed to just be able to do what it is that we do as a company. We're into, the wholesale and distribution of household products. So I believe every household in Grenada has a Superb Distributor brand in their household. So we're talking about the Rica juices. We know about our New Bright and Laundry Week is coming up this weekend. So we have our New Bright products for washing. We also do brands such as Bibbin diapers. We have our Feeling sanitary napkins. We have our Allegra pasta, and I walked with one here this morning. We just do a lot where household products and items are concerned. So it's really great that we get to do that. And we have a big sale tomorrow.
Has the Grenadian population been taking all the advantage that they can take off the great products and service?
I would say definitely. And this is why, for example, with our New Bright item, we started off initially with the powder. All right, the powders, and gradually people were asking, what else it is that New Bright has, and so we introduced 2 years ago our dishwashing liquid and our liquid detergent and softener. I hope you have been trying it because I'm looking at your clothes and I can tell that you've been washing with New Bright. All right.
I use the liquid format though.
You use the liquid format, so that's good to know. So just addressing your question, people have been responding well, and one of the things that we're really excited about this year is to introduce this new product in the New Bright line. It is our Active Clean Laundry Pods. It comes with 30 scented pods in there for washing, and I want to open up one right now so that you can smell it and fall in love with it, and you could share the experience.
Don't do it yet. Let Dorian get out of the
Okay,
studio.
Dorian, But I would love for Dorian to smell it as well.
I'll tell him how it smells.
You're gonna tell him how it smells,
Tell him.
So we're gonna. Oh, you see, it's not even fully open as yet, but can you smell?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like if this is a speechless moment right now.
Yeah, it's a wow moment.
It's a wow moment.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a wow moment. And just look at the pods. I want you to touch it, feel it, experience it. Yeah.
So what
and
do you
for
do
those,
with
so you just add a couple in your. And when I say a couple, because I have to be very careful with how I say a couple, because for me, the first time I used it, I was washing, let's say, about a half load of clothing, and I think I overdid it a bit with the amount of pods that I added because it was so concentrated, you know. So the instructions here says that if you're washing about 8 to 16 pieces of clothing, you could only use 2 pods. 2 pods, right? And you have 30, and all the price is right. So all you have to come tomorrow, please the Lord, on the Carnage, where we're having our sale, to really, you know, take advantage of this product that we're going to be having on a special.
So what this does?
So what it does, it washes the clothes. So you can use it for washing, and it's also like your fabric softener. So it's like an all-in-one that you have in this. You don't even need to use the soap powder, although you can. Yeah, just add it in the washing machine, or even if you're washing by hand, you can still use this. This is not only for the washing machine. You could pop the pods open, and oh Lord, it's such a beautiful experience.
The smell is awesome.
We're fragrancing up the GBN studio this morning with new brides.
Yeah. Smells good.
Yeah.
Really smells good.
It's
so
good.
that special sales that you've got on tomorrow, what time does it start?
It starts as early as 7 a.m. So if you're thinking about, to go to work, and we're early, we're going to be there from since 7 a.m. so you could afford to come on by, purchase what you have to purchase before going off to work. So we're there from 7 up until 6 p.m.
Also, if you cannot come before you go to work and you finish at 4, you still have 2 hours in
still have time whereby you can check us out, and even during your lunch hour, during lunch, you could come and shop too. So
depends on the location.
Yeah, depending on the location
where they're working.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the specials that will be on tomorrow?
Right, so we have some specials on our Rika eggnog because it's Christmas in January. So we're thinking, we want to give persons that Christmas deal. Yeah. So we have specials on our Rika item. We're also going to be having some product sampling as well. We have some new products from the Rika brand. We have some corn and peas, and we also have some milk. I have it right here in this big bag, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to open up this bag of items. And
okay.
I know it's just wow from you right now. Are you feeling thirsty, by the way? Because I did bring you a little drink in case you're feeling thirsty today.
I am always thirsty.
You're always thirsty?
Yeah, always.
Okay, so I hope you like the options, right?
Yeah.
We have a Rika apple, right? Drink here, and we have a Rika malt. So you got to choose, or maybe you could have both. It's up to you.
I definitely will have both. Of course. I mean, who would pass on something like this?
I know, right?
Can I bust the bag?
I think you should bust the bag. Yeah, just tear it apart.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to tear it.
You gotta tear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about the Rika, the new items in the Rika brand.
I like this. What's this?
I know you love it, right? It's corn. So it's corn that is already pre-cooked and ready to go. You just need to drain the water content in it, and you're ready to eat. So we have this in the sweet corn.
That's new.
Yes, it's new because this is the first time you're seeing it, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely new. We're going to be having it tomorrow, please Allah. We're going to be doing some free product samples with these. There is an amazing, what we call our 4-bean salad that we make, and it's really delicious. So we're going to be having some samples of that so persons can experience the product in a new way, this new item in a new way. Yeah, so they can try it out at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what we're excited about.
Lactose-free milk.
Lactose-free. Not everybody good with the lactose, right? But you want to enjoy some milk. So guess what? We also have lactose-free milk, and there's also a whole milk as well from Rika. I feel as though I'm bombarding you this morning because there's so much happening on the table. But this is what we do. Yeah, we try to make sure that we meet the needs of the people and we have something that everybody can enjoy. Isn't that what life is about?
It makes a whole lot of sense.
It makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. Makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sale is on tomorrow. Is it a one-off sale tomorrow?
Yes, it's only for tomorrow. Please allow. We're going to be on the Carnage from 7 to 6 p.m. and we're going to be there selling these items, offering some great deals on the items. And just to add, we also, it's Christmas in January. So what's Christmas in January without some little giveaways and so forth. So once persons purchase any of our Allegra products, we do have some little items. I'm just gonna grab it here. You're gonna get them a cutting board.
Okay.
Or they can get this pasta spoon once they purchase any of our Allegra items that we're gonna be having on sale. So we're gonna have some little giveaways in and between. There's a lot going on, so we just want to encourage persons to come on out and have a great time with us on the sale.
Other than the eggnog, right?
Yes.
My other favorite thing that I've seen, well, of course, I like the new bride stuff.
You're loving this here now?
Yeah, but this.
Yes, this is new.
How could you not talk about Zeba?
Zeba,
premium basmati rice.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it on the package.
The packaging, I think the packaging speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Look at how brilliant it is. It's in gold and purple royalty. Yeah. So we do have this new item here for those persons who are, you like to be a little fancy.
What's the price of this?
This price in here, you have to come tomorrow.
Okay, to find out. Okay.
You have to come tomorrow and find out.
That's the deal.
That's the deal. I can't give away too much, can I?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the deal.
I can't give away too much, but you have to come tomorrow to find out. What I can tell you though, that it is affordable and it meets the pocket, so you ain't got to ball out too much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, folks, remember that it's happening tomorrow from 7 on the Carnage. Exactly where on the Carnage?
So that's right opposite Pizza Hut area there. That's where we're going to be.
You're setting up some tents and...
That's right. We're going to have some music as well because, we had to bring the vibes, bring the energy. So we're going to have some music as well.
So it's a whole day of specials.
Whole day of specials. I like how you put it.
Yeah.
You see, you're getting it. You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it.
Yeah.
And for that, here's what. I'm going to give you this as well.
Oh my God.
I'm going to give you this as well. I'm giving you the new bride pods for you to try out.
Christmas in January.
Christmas in January.
Yeah, Christmas in January.
Yeah.
That is my Christmas in January.
That's your Christmas in January. Yeah.
Right. Well, of course, Superb Distributors have been taking the market by storm. And 5 years and counting 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah. So, your presence is felt on the marketplace, and just keep on doing what you all have been doing because it's working.
It is working, yeah. So we got to continue doing,
Bring our love to your team.
Thank you.
All right. What's your boss name again?
Kathy and Belma. Good morning, Miss B, as we affectionately call her.
you thought I didn't know her name, right?
Yeah, well, no, I know you were just playing with me, man.
That's my good
But
friend.
we had to mention her name.
That's my good friend.
Yeah.
I want to say good morning to my brother Hercules out there in Brooklyn. He's locked on as always. Hercules, you're missing out on this deal. Somebody's trying to get into the program. Let's see what this person. Maybe this person wants to pre-order something.
They want to pre-order?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Sainz and your guest. Good morning.
Welcome.
I'm calling from way up in the country, and I want to know when this deal going to reach in Grenville.
It's going to come to Grenville. We're going to organize something, hopefully for next month. I can't confirm as yet, but we're going to try to organize something. I know people are always asking when we're coming to Grenville, and I'm hearing it, so we're going to definitely go back to the drawing board and see what arrangements can be made.
Kathy, if you're going to organize something for the rural communities, you have to stay in town. You can't come up, eh? Kathy, be careful, all right?
Yeah, we're hearing, we're listening, and we're not going to let this information go on deaf ear.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do.
We have another caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Maybe my question probably might be out of place. There's something about doctors and athletes, and I was wondering if retired athletes couldn't, join whatever meeting they have, and so pass on a little to the grandchildren or great-grandchildren. But I imagine that this is fast. I'm here else.
Okay, well, thanks for your concern, and I'm certain that the relevant parties would have heard it and will respond accordingly. But thanks for your call anyways. All right. So Miss Recall Cathian says, big up your whole self.
Oh, wow.
We have another caller. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Innocent. How are you?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
Good. I hear in your mouth, I hear you saying, I'm taking the both of them. I'm taking the malt and I'm taking the Rica apple.
Well, of course.
Hear me, you bright too much.
Yes.
I'm listening to you. But anyhow, the question is for the lady.
Go right ahead.
She talk about the new bright pods. Is it the pods you put in the machine to wash?
Yes, but you could also use it if you're washing with hand as well. But it's the same pods, the laundry pods.
Yeah, the laundry pods. So you do not have the laundry, the powder?
Yes, we do have the powder. You're asking about if we'll have it at the sale tomorrow, please, the Lord?
Yes.
Yes, we'll have the pods, the powder and the liquids tomorrow at the sale.
So the liquid is also for washing?
The liquid, yes, we have a liquid detergent for washing, and we have a fabric softener as well for washing. Yes.
Oh, you do not have dishwashing liquid in New Bright?
Yes, we do have dishwashing liquid in New Bright as well, and we should have some tomorrow as well.
You have a lot of things.
You're quite familiar, with the New Bright brand, so I'm loving that. So if you're going to be there tomorrow, please a lot, what I want to do, actually, we could take your information off air, and I want to give you something tomorrow, please a lot, if you stop on by the sale. Are you cool with that?
I want to come in the morning. In the morning, I normally come to the market at 6 o'clock to do my liquor shopping.
Okay, so you can
go to the market to buy my vegetables at 6. We leave the market at 7.
Leave at 7. Okay,
so when we come from the market, me and my husband, we will just drop in.
All right, awesome. So let's take our information off air, and I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow, please, Lord.
So I hope you'll be ready at 7 because I know setting up is from 7, or you start selling from 7.
No, we start at 7. So we're going to be setting up before that. So the sale starts at 7 a.m.
Right. So I hope I will be on time to get my things organized because my husband have to go to work, so I hope I won't be delayed and so forth. So you'll take my information off the air?
Thank you for calling.
No problem, and I'll speak to you after.
All right, please stay on the line, please, caller. Stay right there. You're getting on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're getting on. We're having some good vibes this morning.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the calls that we've been getting. It shows that people are definitely aware of Superb Distributors and what we do. And I love the last call because, she was asking, they have powder selling.
She knows what she wants.
She knows what she wants. So she had to make sure, that we're going to be having powder as well. So we definitely have powders, but we also want to encourage persons to utilize this new item we have on the market, the pods, so that is also going to be on sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds good, right?
It sounds awesome.
You're going to be there, right?
Of course.
Yeah, you have to be there.
I wouldn't miss it for all the gold in China.
Yeah, and you know, we would not even accept no.
No. If I'm not there, it's not going to start. It wouldn't roll. Hey, Kathy? All right, so as we wrap up, just give us the specifics again. The sale is on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, please, a lot on the Carronage. We're there from 7 a.m. up until 6 p.m. And I also want to add as well, after 6, Superb Distributors, we have a social committee. We're doing a lot. So the employees, we've come together. We have a social committee, and they will be having a fundraising sale. So they're going to be doing barbecue and drinks. It's an after-work lime. So
When is that?
Is also tomorrow, please the Lord, on the Carronage. So they're going to be doing their own thing as well. So it's really exciting vibes as well. So you get to come and spend a day and even the evening time with Superb Distributors, the family, and just enjoy.
That's a wonderful way to start the weekend.
That's a lovely way to.
Yeah.
And we're entering into the month of February.
As my good friend Anil in Apritut would say, all fig in Billy ripe.
All fig in Billy. Okay, that's an interesting saying. I think I like that one.
Yeah,
all fig in Billy ripe. Yeah. So you can find us on the Carronage. Tomorrow morning, we're starting as early as 7 a.m. And even while we're setting up, we might still take a chance if persons want, a little something we're still going to sell for you. So from 7 a.m. up until 6 p.m. After that, we have an after-work line that's happening. And just come and spend all your money. Don't come and spend all but come and spend some of it.
Come and get some good bargains.
Come and get some good bargains. Grab some good deals. But before we leave, we have a giveaway that we want to do.
Okay.
And it's just a very simple question. We just want somebody to call and mention 5 brands that Superb Distributors exclusively distributes. That's it. And I would have mentioned it.
Yeah, you've been mentioning it.
Yeah, I have been mentioning it. So it's a very, very easy question. And they get to win themselves a super basket that they can collect tomorrow, please the Lord, down on the Carronage. Yeah.
Folks, I am surprised that the phone line hasn't kicked off as yet.
Yeah.
Name 5.
Just 5 brands. I guess they're thinking. Or maybe they're rewinding live to see.
Yeah. You know the number, 435-2041. And just like that, you can win yourself a superb basket.
Superb basket with all our products.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
While we await the first call, though, we must be mindful of that challenge. Someone is here. Let's take this WhatsApp call.
Oh, WhatsApp.
Good morning. Good morning, caller. All right. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you for having me. The brands for Superb Distributors. Good morning to the Superb also.
Good.
And thank you for your services. We have the Alligator pasta. You have the something I didn't hear you mention, but I know you're the agent, the almond milk, the Cochran, and you have the New Bright fabric softener. You have the New Bright liquid wash. You have the powder. I think American Fresh. I believe you also have a champagne, Pure Heaven. Is that all?
So you got 3 out of 5, correct? 3 out of 5. There were 2 that you mentioned that we don't exclusively do, but I can give you another try if you like.
You have the soap pods, the new soap pods that you can use in the machine, and you said you could also do it to hand wash.
But we're looking for brands, not the items in the brands. So we're looking for 5 brands.
You have Alligator, you have Eureka, you have New Bright. That is American Fresh. And
American Fresh isn't one.
Okay.
So you can call back again.
All right,
but very close, very close. Thank you for calling.
So close, but so far away.
Yeah, but
435-2041. Let's try this call here. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm calling for the program.
Go right ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead with your answer.
New Bright soap liquid, Pure Heavens, basmati rice, Rika, and the macaroni.
So you said basmati rice and you said macaroni, but do you remember the brand, like what basmati rice it is and what macaroni it is?
No, I don't remember the brand of the basmati rice and the macaroni. I don't know if it's elbow macaroni or...
Brian, you're so close. Because you're so close. You'll have to call us back. 3 out of 5, but you were very close.
3, I get.
Yeah, we need to know what macaroni it is and what basmati rice.
Oh.
Check your and then you'll call us back.
Okay, caller. All right. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome.
I'm good, and you?
Good.
So
you have the answer for us?
Yes, I think so.
Go right ahead, shoot.
So the Zeba basmati rice, the Anatina macaroni, Rika, the New Bride, Pure Heaven.
Yes. She got it all correct.
She was smart.
She was listening. She was very attentive.
And not only that, she went while the other people were calling and guessing.
No.
She was doing her research. She mentioned Zeba. She mentioned Anatina, which is one I didn't even mention today, I believe. Okay. But so that means she's very familiar. Rika, Pure Heaven, and yes, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, caller, stay on the line. We'll take your information off the air. Don't you go anywhere. Stay right there.
No problem.
So, Kiana Charles from Upper St. John in St. Andrew, you're that lucky winner this morning.
Yes, and we hope to see her tomorrow, please the Lord, down on the Carnage to collect her prize.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Yeah. All right, folks, it's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. We've got to go. We wish we could stay, but we've got to go.
We got to go. Why do we got to go?
Because we've got to.
All right, but cheers. I didn't see you open your drink yet.
I'm cheersing with my
But we're going to still cheers, you know?
Oh, my goodness. This
was fun. I know you're going to enjoy the eggnog.
Well, of course.
Yeah. No regrets.
Recall and the team there at Superb Distributors, continue doing what you're doing because it's working.
It is working.
And the listening and viewing audience, please take all the advantage of the specials and the great products and the services of Superb Distributors.
Thank you. Nicely said.
Yeah.
Nicely said. Yeah.
Couldn't have been said better.
No.
All right.
Innocent.
Folks, that's it for the program this morning. An extended version of the conversation. Of course, it was worth it.
Yeah.
All right. So see you tomorrow from 7 to 6 on the Carnage, and as you take advantage of that special from Superb Distributors. We've got to wrap it up. Thanks for being a part this morning, as always.
Bye.
Bye.